We're just doing it. Okay. So, also a couple of things. One, my t-shirt. Bro. Yeah, I got it with my ASB card. Oh my god, my hair. I need to clarify one thing. And if y'all want to see my comment, just go to Mackie's and Amanda's channel. In their recent video. And then I commented on it like a couple minutes. Oh, correction. Okay, so I posted a comment. Said, bro, 22 minutes ago. 429 with 2,196 view, and then 62 comment. There's probably more right now. But then I commented this before watching, and I've already gotten noticed by them. But that didn't really care in my mind. I was just like, I love you guys. Oh my god. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, taking away the heat. Because they noticed my comment a while ago about the weather. That's okay. It's too hot. Currently 97 degrees. Still haven't started school yet, but meh. Anyways, toodles. And then I started watching the video, and at 12 minutes, there's a story about, well, I don't know when it started. All I know is that I paused it because I started crying. And I'm like, the story about the parrot on the shopping cart made me cry because this guy lost a parrot a couple weeks ago, like a couple weeks before this, the whole incident. And the dead parrot was sitting on the shopping cart, watching the owner. And so Amanda didn't say anything and just said, I hope you find your bird. Sorry, dead. But that's okay, right? Yeah, I said, I lost my bird September 13th, 2019. Yes, Friday the 13th. And we buried her here, on the side of my house with our other bird. Yeah. 3 rats, all pets, and a mouse named Lulu. Mimi, she disintegrated in Lulu's cage. Not my mice. It was my older sister's mice. Not my issue. But I did help catch Mimi. Several times she escaped. But, this is not why I'm starting a video. Said, my bird was a female, eclectus, and went by the name Nibbles. Her favorite color was yellow, and so every September 13th and 14th, we would wear that color. We buried them the 14th. And I said, finding out her favorite color is a whole nother story. Now, I'm going to say this. Not all of our animals have a favorite color because we never, have a color of their choice because we never ever experienced with it. Experiencing with Nibbles was a whole entire, it was a surprise because it wasn't on purpose. It was just her. So, Nico's favorite color is red. Or dog. Our other dog's favorite color is blue. Like a teal blue. We figured out Nibbles. I don't know how, the people that owned the breeders found out Nico's and Bristol's favorite color, but we figured Nibbles's. So okay, she had her cage was set on the table, and yes, I know it's a big bird, but we didn't have their cage at the time. We didn't have her cage at the time, so we had to use Nia's cage, and we don't know what type of bird. I forgot what type of bird Nia was, but Nia was like this tiny little green bird. Like this big, something like that. And I was her poop factory. Poop spot. It was so sad. But it was like, okay. But so when we first got Nibbles, if you look up female eclectus, it's a big bird. But she wanted to be in Nibbles' cage, and she loved Nibbles' cage. She loved Nia's cage. Oh my god, they're both N names. So she was in there for a little bit, until we set up her cage, and we got into her cage. But it was medium cage. It wasn't a small cage, so she couldn't breathe. It was a medium cage. Well, we let her out multiple times. And yeah, she flew around the room. But that's not the point. Nibbles was a rescue. She was 3 years old already. Yeah, she passed away, and she was sick. It was sad. But I don't want to start crying. So the door was open of her cage, and we were at the table sitting because the cage was on the table at the time. We still have that table. It's still in the exact same position, just currently our guinea pig's cage, well, another guinea pig's cage, Shannon's guinea pig cage is there, so we can't really, yeah. So it was sitting, and we were all, like, sitting around it, playing and talking with her. She could talk. Didn't talk that often, but she could talk. And mainly, she mimicked Caitlin because she copied her voice. And all of a sudden in the kitchen, we heard, "Mom!" in Caitlin's voice, screaming, "Mom." And Mom said, "Yes, honey." Caitlin was in the garage, and we can't hear anything from the garage. So we walked outside. It's like, "Did you scream, Mom?" She's like, "No." And we walked in laughing because Nibbles mimicked Caitlin's voice. And then 2 seconds later, you hear, "Yes, honey?" in Mom's voice. And then Mom starts dying laughing. And we just stare at Nibbles. She could also sing. We heard Frozen. Let It Go, because her old house, her owner had grandchildren, little kids. So yeah, she sung Frozen. Let It Go mainly. Sadly. But back to the story. I was that little kid making bracelets at the time, so I had a bowl of beads. Nibbles walked down from her little door onto my bowl of beads, picked up every single color, dropped it, picked up all the yellow ones. It was every single color. It was metallic yellow, normal yellow, glitter yellow, that type of beads. Went to her cage and dropped it in. Dropped it. So, she picked up a single pink bead and dropped it in, so I figured those were her favorite colors. And then once we were done with beads, we made a tiny little keychain that hung on her cage. But when we buried her, I didn't want to take the one from her cage. That's a memory. So I made another bracelet, and I put it in her cage besides Nia, and it was in the middle of Nia and Nibbles. I'll be back. I'm gonna go find it. It's not going to be in the house. It's either going to be in one of her garages, and I cannot enter one of the garages. I'm just going to see if I can find it in this garage. I have to turn the freaking lights on. I hate this area. No, I can't find it. I'll be back. I'm walking in so many fucking spider webs. Nah. I can't still see it. Hold up. I can show you where we buried them though. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, hey, look at that! Mommy finally buried stuff. We buried them right here. It used to be there were, like, nothing growing. Is that a fucking bird? Okay, there's a okay. Ew! I saw a bird feather. Oh my god. Give me 2 seconds. My fence is halfway broken. But, we picked when she passed, And when we buried her, nothing would grow in that area. So we picked up yellow and like real flowers. Yellow and white flowers. White, according to the rest of the birds, animals, because we never found out their favorite colors. And we picked up yellow for nibbles, of course. My mom never planted them. Hi, Bristol. Hi, Nico. He said, let me out of here. No. But we never planted them, so they died in our front yard, on our trash cans. But my mom finally planted stuff. After 3 years. And September 13th would be a 3-year mark. She died. I swear to God, if it's a Friday, I'm gonna scream. But I don't think I have to realize about a Friday until 7. I don't know. She died on Friday the 13th at 10:30 p.m. while I was at a friend's house. And me being at a friend's house made all of my siblings want to go to their friends. So that means no one was home except my mom. My fault. Well, I keep blaming it's my fault. I don't even know. Okay, goodbye. I'm out of breath. It's gonna suck because I have PE second period when school starts. On Tuesday. And it's Friday. Goodbye.